Take your time. Well, I was. Oh, all right, yogis, thank you for being here. I shouldn't have even sat down because I want to show you something about breath. And I'm going to see if I can put it up on my screen here. Here we are. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Okay, so can you see, I hope you guys can see this diagram here. This is about our diaphragm and how it works when we breathe. This is the best example that I have ever seen to show what happens to your diaphragm with all this deep breathing that keeps you so healthy. You're welcome. So I always talk about the diaphragm when we breathe. And now you can see how it works. When you inhale, you see how this muscle underneath your rib cage contracts downward. And you see all the organs underneath of it, the liver, the spleen, etc., all get massaged when you inhale. And that helps your metabolism, but also helps your immune system. And then when you exhale, the diaphragm comes back to its normal place underneath the rib cage. So as we do our breathing today, think about your diaphragm and visualize all those organs that are being massaged in your abdominal cavity. And know what good works it's doing for you. So please sit tall, close your eyes, and focus on the diaphragm. When you inhale, you can actually feel your rib cage expand in the front of your body and the back of your body. Think about the back of your lungs and sprout your wings like an angel. Okay, one more deep, slow, long breath. And then bring your breathing back to normal. And let's take a deep breath together and Om in. Om. Om Balu Satguru Bhagavan Ki. The divine is the inner teacher. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I was getting worried about you because I knew you were coming, and I thought maybe you had an issue with Fritz.
No, it's just that when you're so hot and sweaty, it just takes longer to undo everything, you know?
All right, I get it. All right, let's start. We're going to do a lot of shoulder and chest opening today. So do what you can. I know some people have shoulder issues. So do what you can. Don't hurt yourself. Make it feel good. We're going to do a little bit of binding. You'll see what I mean by that. So we'll start with Dandasana, staff pose, legs out in front. Everybody have a strap, right? David, can you pass out? Oh, no, they got one. Just have it handy. We're good. Thank you. All right. Dandasana, staff pose, feet up, knees up, shoulders up and back. So just a couple of shoulder rolls right here just to start opening up the shoulders and the chest. And just a couple of deep breaths, moving your shoulders up, forward, and back. And then go the other way, back, forward, and front. And then one more roll, bring the arms down by the sides, chest nice and open now, bring the head right on top of the shoulders, shoulders down from your ears, feet are flexed, legs are active. Inhale, open your arms in a T. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right, hold your arms up parallel for just a couple of breaths here. And now let your arms float down. Keep your twist so that your right hand's going to float down on the outside of your left hand is going to float down on the outside of your right leg, and your right hand's going to float down behind you. And use your hands here to lever the twist. Think about pushing the right shoulder back. Bring your left rib cage around. Okay, so now keeping the twist and keeping your head in line with the spine. Yeah, good. Bend the right knee and then grab the right knee with your left arm or your left hand, whatever wraps around that knee, and keep on twisting. Think about your head being in line with the spine. Don't let your chin drop. One more breath here. As you exhale, come all the way back to center. Reset the spine in Dandasana, staff pose. So when you reset the spine, just think about your alignment, pelvis tilted forward, neutral lower back, your head's right on top of the shoulders. Don't allow the chin to drop forward or down. Shoulders back, chest open. And inhale, open arms in a T. Exhale, twist to the left. Pause here for a couple of breaths, really reaching behind you with the left arm as much as you can. And now let your hands float down. So now your right hand's on the outside of the leg, left hand behind you, and you're using your hands as leverage to twist even a little bit more. Push that left shoulder back. Think about your right rib cage coming around. Keep your feet flexed so that your leg muscles are active. And now bend the left knee and take your right hand or right arm and hug that left knee in as you continue to twist. Once again, head on top of the shoulders. Don't let the chin jut forward. Inhale, exhale, come all the way to center. Extend both legs, reset the spine, reset the shoulders, open the chest. Hands to heart center in namaste. Inhale, push up with the fingertips. Exhale, right hand floats down, left arm beside the ear. Push the left shoulder back and maybe even look up. Keep your feet flexed. Okay, inhale as you pull your arm up and exhale as it comes down. Hands to heart center. Inhale, push up. Exhale this time. The left arm floats down. The right arm comes beside the ear. Push that right shoulder back and look up. Inhale, lift up your arm. Exhale, bring it down by your side. Cross your legs now with the right leg in front of the left. And grab your strap. And throw the strap over your right shoulder. Okay, so this is a tough one, so do what you can here. Take the right arm forward, palm up, and then bend at the elbow, bring that arm beside your ear. You can even coax it with your left hand so it comes beside your ear, and then grab the top part of the strap that's behind you. And then your left arm comes forward, thumb down, and you're gonna rotate the left shoulder forward as you push away imaginary curtain, and then bring the back of your hand so that it rests on your back and then grabs the other part of the strap. So you might be close here, you might be far away, wherever you are, just relax here and let the stretch happen. You're going to find one side is going to be a lot closer together than the other side. As you relax, maybe your hands can creep together on the strap a little bit, maybe not. Try not to crunch up your neck. Try to sit tall. Okay, one more breath. And slowly release. Shake that out. Move the strap to the other side. And then we'll do the same thing. So this is Gomukhasana, top part of a Gomukhasana pose. So this time, left palm faces up, coax that elbow beside the ear, grab the strap behind you, and then the right arm comes forward, thumb down, push the right shoulder forward so that you can really reach up behind your back and grab as high up on the strap as you can. Or if you can grab your fingers together, just grab your fingers together. Try not to tuck your chin as you're doing this. Keep your neck nice and long. So if you have to let go of the strap a little bit to keep your head up, just loosen up on the strap. Couple more breaths here. And slowly release. Shake that out. And then cross legs in the other direction. And then inhale, open your arms in a T. Exhale, we're going to hug ourselves with the right arm on top of the left arm. Bring your each hand to the opposite shoulder. And then bring the elbows up to shoulder height. And then unfurl your arms so that you're coming into eagle arms. So you don't have to, your hands don't have to touch here. Just do what you can. You can palm your hands, you can spoon your hands, or you can keep your arms in a V, whatever works for you. But try to keep your elbows up to shoulder height. Push the forearms away so you can actually feel your shoulder blades separate on your back, and keep your neck long. Don't allow your collarbone to crunch up to your ears. Keep your neck soft and long. Okay, unravel all that. Shake your arms out. Open arms in a T, and then we'll hug ourselves with the right arm on the bottom this time. And bring your elbows up to shoulder height and unfurl your arms so that the forearms come toward each other or to each other. And just concentrate on what your shoulder blades on the back feel like. Keep your neck soft. So this is eagle arms, the upper half of the eagle pose, Garudasana. Okay, unravel, shake everything out. And then please come to your table position. Pad your knees here as necessary. And then we'll start by greasing our hinges. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sit back towards your heels. The bottom comes back. And then inhale very slowly back to table, lubricating all the joints. Exhale once more, back to your heels. Inhale once more, big long inhale back to table. And now since you've inhaled a big long breath, you're going to exhale and push into your cat pose. Tuck your toes under, bring your belly up, arch your back to the sky, push the mat away. Exhale all the air you just had in. And now re-inhale very slowly as you come into your cow. So untuck your toes, drop the belly down, bring the head forward, push your shoulders toward the back of the mat. And then exhale, bring your bottom all the way back to your heels again, very, very, very slowly. Inhale back to table. Take your right arm out to the side and twist your body out. So your right arm is going to go out to the side and up toward the ceiling. Now, this is a choice. If you can, take your right hand, face it away from you, so the back of your mat, and then you're going to wrap your arm around your back so that the back of your hand rests someplace on the back of your body or on the right side of, left side of your body. And you're going to just keep on pushing that right shoulder back. Good. All right. Unravel your arm, bring it out, back up to the ceiling, out to the side. Pause here with a big breath. And then as you exhale, bring the arm underneath the left arm, thread it under, and come on down to your right shoulder. You can use a block for your head here or a blanket if you like. And either stay here or you can take your left arm, bring it around your back just like you did on the other side. So the back of your palm will rest somewhere on the right side of your body. Good. Okay, unravel your arm if it's wrapped around you, and unthread your arm. Come back to table. And bring your left arm out to the side, twisting open. Reach up toward the ceiling. And for the wrap, move your palm so that it's facing behind you. And bend at the elbow, bring the back of your hand to the left side of your body, right side of your body. Man, I'm really getting mixed up this time with lefts and rights. Push the left shoulder back. Okay, unwrap your arm. If it's wrapped, bring it out to the side. Inhale, exhale as you thread it underneath the right, coming down to the left shoulder. And then again, the right arm can stay in front of you or wrap it behind your back. The back of your palm then will rest someplace on the left side of your body. And maybe you can even feel your left thigh with your right hand. No, maybe not. Okay, unwind your arm, bring it back in front, unthread your left arm, come back to table, and then come onto your belly. Have your strap handy, because what we're going to do here is clasp our fingers behind our back. So it's going to, your hands are going to be laced on top of your bottom. So if you can't clasp your hands, that's when the strap comes in handy. Just take the strap behind you and just go as close together on the strap that your hands can get, and use the strap as leverage. And then either way, we're going to lift up our head and our chest and pull our hands toward the back of the mat. So you can actually feel your shoulders move down away from your ears, and breathe. One more breath here, and then come all the way back down. And take your hands underneath your shoulders, push back to table. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right knee comes into your chest. Tuck your chin, bring the nose to the knee, and then kick your right leg out behind you. You can either stay here, or you can lift your left arm up to the balancing table, or you could stay here or reach around and grab your right ankle with your left hand. And if you're doing that, push the foot into the hand and really open up that left shoulder. Okay, release. Very good. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left knee comes in, nose to knee. Kick the leg back. Lift the right arm, stay here, or grab the ankle as you did on the other side. Push the foot into the ankle and really open up the right shoulder. Release, and bring the hand down, bring the knee in. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, kick your right knee out to the side. Keep the knee bent so you're dog-legged, like a dog peeing on a hydrant. Inhale as you straighten your leg, and then bend the knee again and bring the knee in. Okay, so kick the leg out, bent knee, straighten, rebend the knee and bring it back in. Kick the knee out, straighten, rebend the knee, bring the knee back in. And once more, kick the knee out, straighten. This time you're gonna bring your foot down and line it up with your left knee. Put weight into the left hand and then twist open to the right. And once again, if you want to wrap your arm, Push your palm to the back of the mat, wrap your arm around your back, and maybe you can get your back of your hand on your left waist. And just keep pushing that shoulder back. Okay, so unwrap the arm, bring it down in front of you, keep the leg extended, push into your hands, and then come upright with your torso into your starting gate pose, arms overhead, pad the knee here as needed, and then pivot your toes away from you. Right hand comes onto the leg and slides down as the left arm comes beside the ear. Keep the left shoulder back. So avoid trying to tip your gate forward. You want your gate to be open and maybe even look up. Okay, inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips and walk your foot in so that your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Good. Okay. Bring your hand in front of the foot onto the mat. Now, if that's not comfortable for you, you can use your block and prop your hand on a block so that your arm is resting against your leg. Okay, good. And then the other arm is going to reach up to 12 o'clock. And then rotate your arm so that the palm's facing behind you. Bring that shoulder forward and wrap that arm around your back. So now this is totally an option. If it feels okay to your body, take your right hand underneath that leg and see if you can clasp your fingers. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay. This is all optional here. Okay. And release that. Bring the hands in front and walk the foot in front. Frame the foot with your hands. And then walk your foot 1 foot length further up and then rebend the knee. Pad your left knee here as needed. Okay, get light in the fingertips here so that we can come into our Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Bring your arms into goddess or goalposts. Push the arms back, open the chest. If you have balance, look up. Push your tailbone down towards your back heel. Now straighten your arms in a T, thumbs pointing down, reach behind you, clasp your fingers together and pull your hands away from your bottom and down toward your back heel. Feel your shoulders down from the ears. Feel your chest open. Okay, come back up to Anjaneyasana. We're going to hug opposite elbows, right arm on top of the left, and then bring the arms back behind the ears as far as they'll go. Good. All right, one more breath. Exhale, release the elbows, bring the hands down. Pick up your right knee. What knee is this? The left knee, sorry. Pick up the left knee and then step back to plank. Knees come down. Shift your body forward to upward facing dog. So push your shoulders down, chest forward between your upper arms. And then if your knees are up, bring your knees back down and push back to table. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, kick your left knee out to the side, like a dog leg. Straighten the leg, and then rebend the knee and bring the knee back in. Kick the knee out to the side, straighten, rebend, and knee comes in. And out to the side, straighten, rebend, and in, and out to the side, straighten. And here's where we keep the leg straight and bring the foot down. Line the foot up with your right knee, and then twist your left arm open to the side up to the ceiling. Look up if you can, and if you want to bind your arm here by pushing your imaginary curtain away, wrapping your arm around your back and letting the back of your hand rest someplace on the right side of your body. Okay, unwrap. Bring your hand in front. Push into both hands. Come up into your starting gate position, palms above your head, torso upright. Pivot your toes so that they're away from you. And then your hand slides down the leg as your right arm comes beside the ear. Try to keep that right shoulder back. Look up if you can. Try to bring the arm as close to the ear as you can without sacrificing the pose. So just don't let the shoulder drop forward. Okay, reach back up. Good. Hands on hips. Walk that foot in so that it's at a 90-degree angle. Okay. And here's where it's optional. You can use a block in front of the foot. You're going to place the hand on the mat or the block, rest the arm against the leg and the leg against the arm. And then your right arm comes up. And then palm goes to the back, wrap around your back. And then again, this is totally optional. If you want to try to bind here, taking your left arm, you really have to bring that shoulder forward so that you can go underneath your leg instead of your crotch. You really want to go around your leg, not your groin area. And then grasp your fingers together. Totally optional. You can just leave your arm on your back if you like. It's still a nice shoulder stretch no matter what. Okay, let go if you've bound. Bring your hands in front, and then you're going to walk your foot in so that it comes between your hands, and then walk your foot forward about 1 foot length, rebend the knee so it comes over the ankle, pad the right knee as needed here, and then come into Anjaneyasana. And bring your arms to goddess arms, open the chest, arms go back, take a couple of deep breaths here. Okay, bring your arms in a T, thumbs down, clasp your hands behind you, and then re-thread your hands so that your top thumb, opposite thumb is on top, the non-habitual way. And keep pulling away from your bottom, down towards your feet. Look up if you can. This is also very good for core strength, by the way. You're using a lot of core muscles to stay here. Okay, unclasp, bring your arms back up in front. And then we're going to grab opposite elbows, left arm on top of right, and push the elbows behind the ears. Okay, release. Hands come down, frame the foot, pick up your right knee so that you come into your high lunge. Step back to plank. And then upward facing dogs, dog with your knees down or up. And then if your knees are up, bring them down, push back the table, and sit all the way back towards your heels in a brief child pose to take a little bit of a respite here. Okay, please push back the table. Tuck your toes, push into your downward facing dog. Get your spine nice and long, spread the fingers wide, squeeze the forearms toward each other so that your shoulders roll out. Head is nice between your arms and you're pushing your belly toward your thighs. Okay, and please bend the knees, walk up to the hands. Slowly come up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra, and Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, reset the spine, think about your head over the shoulders, chest open, shoulders down. Nice, straight, long spine. Okay, inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, come to airplane arms and come forward from your hip crease. Now from here, you're going to grab your hands behind your back, lace your fingers, clasp your hands, and come forward as much as you can with your body and bring your hands up to the ceiling. You can bend your knees here. Okay, keep your bend, unclasp your hands, let your arms dangle beside your body, and then bring your arms forward into a chair pose. Okay, sitting in your chair, open your arms in a T. Inhale. Keeping your chair, we're going to exhale, twist to the right. Take the left hand on the outside of the right leg. Keep reaching behind you with your right arm. And we're going to slowly stand up onto our left leg, we're going to pick up your right leg as you stand. So you're going to keep your twist, just focus on something, pick up your right leg as you stand. Okay, whenever you're ready, just come out of that. Good. All right. Good job. Back to Tadasana. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your arms to a T, forward fold like an airplane. Clasp your fingers behind and then immediately relace your fingers so the opposite thumb is on top. Bend forward and you can bend your knees here to bring your hands up toward the ceiling. Release your clasp, let your hands come down by your sides. Come on up through chair. Now you know where we're going here. Open your arms in a T, keep your chair, twist to the left. Take the right hand on the outside of the left leg and keep twisting and then find your focal point and shift your weight and just be careful, just go slowly here. Shift your weight onto the right foot as you stand up. Bring in your left leg with you. Good job, guys. Really good. Had enough fun with that? Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to do stuff sideways on the mat. So as long as you can see me, you don't have to move. But if you're going to have trouble seeing me, I'm going to move my mat so you can see me better. And then we're going to come into our 5-pointed star. All right. Take your right toe. Oh, first you're going to clasp your hands behind you. And then forward fold from your hips with a flat back. So now your legs are spread wide, and you're going to bring your hands up toward the ceiling. And then slowly come back up. Return to your 5-pointed star. Pivot your right toes out and come into warrior 2. Okay, so I should have told you this, to have your blocks handy. So if you don't have them handy, bring one with you. And then return to warrior 2. So just set it in front of the front foot. Good. Okay, so concentrate on your warrior 2 here. Your front knee is over the ankle. The arms are parallel. You turn your head to look over the front hand. Okay, reach forward and then bring your hand down to the block or the mat in front of your leg. So your right hand is on the mat in front of your right leg, and then your left arm is going to be up to 12 o'clock here. Okay, now turn your palm so it's facing behind you. Wrap your arm around your back so that the back of your hand is resting on your back. So you can stay here for a few breaths. This is totally optional. We can do another bind here. So if you want to take your right arm, go underneath your right leg and clasp your fingers around the leg, not around the crotch, and just push the shoulder back. This is a bound side angle pose. This is what we've been working toward. This whole practice, I've been working toward this pose. And then unbind if you're bound. And then very slowly come back up to your warrior 2. Good. And then pivot both feet forward, back to your 5-pointed star. And forward fold from the hip crease, bring your hands down to the mat or block in front of your face, and just rest here for a couple of breaths. Okay, very slowly bend the knees so that you can come up. Turn to 5-pointed star, and now your block should be in front of the other foot, the opposite direction. Pivot your toes outward, so your left toes are going away from you. Come into your warrior 2, pick up your right heel and scoot it back just a little bit. So check your warrior 2 posture here, that your arms are parallel, your shoulders are back. Look over the middle finger of your front hand. Make sure that your shoulders aren't crunched up to your ears. And then we're going to take the left hand and place it in front of the left leg, either on the mat or on the block. Right arm comes up to 12 o'clock. And then we're going to wrap the right arm behind our back. Now you can just stay here. This is a big shoulder opener, just like this. Or if you want to try the bind on this side, you really have to bring that left shoulder way forward and then go underneath your leg, not the groin, and then see if you can clasp your fingers behind you and keep pushing that right shoulder back. Good. Okay, unclasp. Slowly come back up to warrior two. Good. Okay, straighten both legs, pivot your feet forward, come from the hip crease all the way down. You can use a block in front of you here. This is a little break here. Okay, now walk your heels in so that your toes are pointing away from you. And then walk your hands to the right, bend the right knee, keep the left leg extended. So this is like half a sideways squat. And then walk the hands back to the center, then bend the left knee as you walk your hands to the left, doing a halfway squat here. All right, now, pick up your left hand, bring it to the other side of your left leg, pivot both toes to the left. So you're now in a high lunge. Your hands are framing your foot. Good. All right, from here, you're gonna step your left foot back to plank, and then come into downward facing dog. And then bring your knees down to the mat. And then sit back toward your heels. And child's pose. All right, please push up and come onto your backs with your head facing toward me. So somehow, Ron, you got turned around the other way. I don't know how that happened, but. And then grab your block. So we'll do a few moments of sacrum on the block or supported bridge, whatever suits you best. You can keep your feet on the mat or let them float up. Okay, please bring your legs down if you have them up. Remove your block. And then please bring your arms in a T, palms facing up. Do a nice relaxing twist. Bring your feet wide on your mat. Pick up your bottom and move it 2 inches to the left. And then let your knees fall to the right. And turn your head to look to the left. Okay, please bring your head back to center, your knees back to center. and your bottom back to center. And then pick up your bottom, move it 2 inches to your right. Let your knees fall to the left and turn your head to the right. Okay, please bring your head back to center, your knees and your bottom. Bring your knees into your chest, hug the knees in, roll around on your back. And then please bring your feet back to the mat. Have your legs long and come into your Shavasana. Take your time to get comfortable. Focus on your breath. Slow down your breathing. Take a scan of your body mentally. Find any areas of tension and release them. Allow yourself to let your thoughts float by and enjoy a few moments of inner bliss. Please bring your awareness back to your breath and slowly deepen your breathing as you make gentle movements to wake up your body. And then please bend your knees and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And then please very slowly, keeping a quiet mind, push up to seated. And then please join me with the closing chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Victory to the Cat Rock Yoga class and to the inner teacher. Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Knuckles to my forehead, honors God. Knuckles to my chin, honors you. Knuckles to my heart, honors myself. Namaste. And Jai Yogis.